Welcome to Micro Incubation Center. Micro Incubation Center is an opportunity for students to develop their ideas into business processes or a startup. Students and dear viewers, we need to understand what is meant by a startup. A startup is a business venture which is initiated in a university or a college and which can be taken forward into a successful business setup outside the university within a span of 1 or 2 years. Every student should have an idea to start up a business or to come out with an idea of creating new ventures and develop his or her own ideas into a profitable organization. Now in India, we see that for every 1,000 institutions that are created or 1,000 enterprises that are created, we see that only one out of those 1,000 will celebrate its 5th anniversary. It is unfortunate that the data shows very peculiar kind of performance of success of entrepreneurs in India. Therefore, it is very important that we train students to develop entrepreneur skills and new venture creation conceptual thought process in their minds when they are in their academic world. So when a student is in his post-graduation or at MBA or MCOM level or at undergraduation BBM or BCom level, should be in a position to come out with ideas that are scalable and ideas that can be brought into real problem solving kind of methodologies. Therefore, students, in this particular session, we will understand that whenever you have an idea, you should write down the idea in a paper, and that idea should be developed and advanced to a next level so that it could be implemented in a realistic manner. So there are steps to create an enterprise, and the Micro Incubation Center is a module where you can develop your thought processes into physical reality of businesses. So every student will have ideas, and these ideas should be nurtured by the faculty or by an external guide or external mentor. This particular Micro Incubation Center will be coming under the Incubation Center of the university. The university has got incubation center where micro incubatees or micro incubation or incubatees can come out with their ideas, which will be guided and nurtured by a faculty or an external guide. Now once this particular concept of micro incubation takes off, there could be a platform for you to get connected with venture capitalists and with investors who are ready to put into your idea. So when we understand about entrepreneurship, the challenges that we face as an entrepreneur is to take risk and to manage people. So two major areas of concern that an entrepreneur should develop. Number one, how to manage money and how to manage people. So it is also very important to understand two specific words in English. One is how, and how I can change the whole process, and I should never think why I should change the process. So when I use the word how, there will be possibilities of answer that my brain can generate and stimulate. So this particular concept of generation of solutions, when you pose this question how to your brain will start generating answers to various concepts that you are capable to bring out into reality. An entrepreneur is a person who finds the solution between either a demand and a supply or between a problem and a solution. So an entrepreneur has an opportunity or sees an opportunity in bridging the gap between demand and supply or a problem and a solution. So when you have a problem and you find out a solution, that particular solution can be scaled up into a business model, and that could become a reality in life. Therefore, most important thing is to assimilate ideas. Ideas are money, and ideas can change your thought process. Therefore, you need to always constantly strive for new ideas and write down those ideas into physical form, and that would shape up into an organization. Micro Incubation Center at Srinivas University is a concept where every student is guided and supported on a daily basis to come up with better ideas. So an entrepreneur will face many challenges, and these challenges could be either in developing a new startup or in developing a new concept. Startups can be in digital based platforms, non-digital based platforms, and any other platforms. So students, what you need to focus is how best can you come out with a teamwork or an idea that can be created into a concept and brought into existence. There are various business models. These business models in general are developed by many thinkers and and businesses which are existing. For example, we use the word B2B, B2C, B2G, etc. These are words which are from the IT industry, which is very well applicable to all the sectors in the entire business scenario. So a business idea can be generated from a particular model. It could be click and brick model, or it could be only click model or only brick model. So any model that you are doing has to have a format that could help you to scale up. So in this process of scaling up, you are also supposed to skill up your capacities. When you skill up your capacities in a team, when you skill up your capacities as a group, or when you skill up your capacities as an organization, you have a tremendous scope to bring out that idea into reality. It could be a very silly idea or a very simple idea, but if you write it down, or if you think that is positive and constructive, you have a very good scope to make it into reality. Therefore, please do not underestimate yourself. In the process of generating ideas, you will always have two kinds of thoughts: one, a positive thought; two, a negative thought. Or I would put it across something like this: one, a self-winning thought or a self-defeating thought. This is a concept of creating positive vibrations from your thought process. Everything in this world is energy, and every energy has a vibration, and every vibration has a frequency. So therefore your thoughts are frequencies which generate and emit out to the world. So when you find out that you are deeply in thought process of a particular idea, there will be solutions coming from here and there around the world near to you, which will support you in materializing or manifesting your ideas into reality. Therefore, positive thought process is essential for making an enterprise successful. So my dear participants and students, I would request all of you to ensure that at any point of time you are able to build up an organization that is scalable. Let us move on to the second point, that is, how do you create different techniques of idea generation. There are multiple techniques of idea generation, and idea generations can be through mind mapping, reverse thinking, brainstorming, and substitute or combine or adopt or modify. It is like scamper kind of concept. So you can definitely come out with multiple ideas which can bring in a new methodology of thinking. So at every stage you will have challenges. So your mind has to be strong. When your mind is strong, your challenges will be overcome and you can take off into a new action altogether. I always feel that you have tremendous potential. That potential you should tap, and you should believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, and when you apply the principles of various subjects that you study in post graduation, something like 24 to 25 different subjects which you study will start assimilating, culminating, and will start synergizing in your mind to produce new thought processes. This is how you can develop yourself. This small short video will help you to give you positive attitude, to come out with different ideas, and to scale up your ideas into real business solutions. I wish you all the best, and I thank you for listening to this video. I am sure that this video will be of some help to you, and you can also look into various other videos from this YouTube channel. vnkyvideos.com or videos is one area where you can learn lot of multiple concepts and multiple disciplines which can be applied into a day-to-day activities. Thank you one and all, and wish you all the best. I once again appreciate you for listening to this video, and I wish that you come out with Micro Incubation Center as quickly as possible. Welcome to my videos on idea generation. There are many different techniques of idea generation. Few of the techniques that we will follow today in idea generation are synectic, role playing, storyboarding, brain writing, forced relationships, collaborations, 5WH, then accidental, geniusness, listening, visualization, and removing assumptions. So these are various ideas that can be helpful to you in coming out with solutions to complex problems. We have said a word known as 5WH. 5WH means where, when, what, why, and how. So therefore, when we understand any concept, why it is being developed, where is it being developed, when is it being developed, and what is being developed, and how is it being developed, we find out new solutions to complex problems. So therefore, idea generation is the key for success. At any point of time, new ideas can find out solutions to varieties of problems that human being faces or we face across the world. So there are different types of problems that we currently are facing. The problems could be water problem, or environmental pollution problem, employment problem, financial problem, or problems related to education, problems related to women health, child and women development, or problems related to chronic diseases and sicknesses, longevity, problems related to economic changes that are happening across the world. So there could be multiple types of problems. So all these problems can be solved with new products. So therefore, it is very important that always we have a new product which can give us a new direction into the business that we are currently running. Every organization should think about making new products, and new products are essential because new products will give you new customers, new markets, and new opportunities. So therefore, new venture creation requires new products. An organization which does not come out with new products, new services, or new concepts cannot scale up over a period of time. For example, we take a hospital. The hospital should have new products and new services. It should also have new equipments through which they can deliver the new services, Similarly, an educational institution should have new courses, new concepts, new constructs, new thought processes, which can be assimilated into a functional, workable, and a model which will help students to generate employment, or to get employment, or to generate new business opportunity. So therefore, any organization that does not develop new products will have a challenge in sustaining their business. So at any point of time, new products are a scope or a future for an organization based on the ideas that they have. At any point of time, if ideas are not considered, then new products cannot be delivered. When an organization starts going up in its cycle, initially it will find increasingly increasing. Its sales would increase. Over a period of time, it would find increasingly increasing, and then increasing decreasingly. So it starts tapering down. And then when it starts tapering down, then it becomes decreasingly, and then decreasing increasingly, and it loses out completely. So an organization will not perform if it is not having new products. So any organization that is into business will have to come out with new ideas to generate new products, and new products will give scope for new markets. This particular word new is very interesting. We find this word new used by Hindustan Unilever Limited. If you look at their product called Surf, you will find new Surf Excel. The word new is used. You will find surf in the form of liquid surf. You will find surf in the form of powder. You will also find surf in the form of bar. You will also find different packagings and product width and length or depth which they have created. So therefore, whenever you say new, there is a re-energizing of your thought process and the product itself. So at any point of time, you are supposed to come out with new thought processes which will give you new markets, new scope, and it will scale you up to the new level. So when an organization hits, or a brand or a product or a company hits a plateau and starts declining, it doesn't perform from there, that means they clearly need a rejuvenation or a new process to take off from there. So if an organization does not bring in new generation, new people, new ideas, new thoughts, then the chances of scaling up becomes very, very less. So if they do not scale up, then the sustainability over a period of time will become complicated for an organization. Similarly, when you are generating ideas, your ideas should lead to new products, and new products should lead to new markets. So therefore, it is very important that at all times you should always be innovative. I mean to say, you should be relevant. I have used the word innovative here. Innovative is a marketing word. Invention is a scientific word. When many inventions are created, they may not be innovated, or they may not be market ready. So sometimes your idea which is market ready is known as innovation. It's a marketing word which we use it on a regular basis. So innovations are essential. Innovation happens because of creativity, and creativity happens because of imagination, and imagination happens because of image. That means you have an image, and with that image, when you are combining two images, you are creating a new concept. We call this as heuristics. So when you are creating two different images, for example, ice cream and cone, these are two combinations. Cone is a biscuit kind of material, ice cream is milk material. When we combine, it becomes cone ice cream. Similarly, potatoes and chips, it becomes potato chips. Potatoes, chips and masala chips. So you combine two things, three things, four things, you come out with a new concept. For example, a smartphone. If you look at a smartphone, you will find a smartphone is a combination of typewriting industry, telephone industry, internet industry, or a smartphone is a combination of dictionary industry, watch industry, music industry, or it could be a film industry. So smartphone is a combination of multiple industries. Calculator industry, you don't need a calculator, you don't need a watch, you don't need any other handset or a phone. So if you see a smartphone, it's a combination of 30 or 40 industries together. You can do editing, it is also having editing industry. You can have social media in that, it is Instagram or WhatsApp or Facebook. So you will find n number of industries combined in a smartphone. Now the combinations that you can make, anything that you combine, when you combine odd combinations, the odd combinations will lead to a new product. That new product will lead to new solutions. It could be a complex solution or a simple solution or a very rugged solution or a wicked solution or any kind of solution which can solve wicked problems or rugged problems or challengeable problems. So innovations could be radical innovation, catalytic innovation, innovation could be just incremental innovation, or innovation can be progressive innovation, or it could be an ongoing process of innovation. So at any point of time, you are supposed to create a thought process through which new ideas are generated, and these new ideas will give you new products altogether. So with this I come to the end of new product creation through idea generation as a small concept for you to take it forward. I wish you all the best, and I suggest that you keep thinking of new ideas and take it forward to the next level. With that, we come to the end of this particular video, and I would like you to think on all the products which have come into a variety of businesses, into new thought processes, and study about it and make an in-depth view about it. Welcome friends to this video of ideation and micro incubation. In this particular video, we will learn different jargons and words used in the industry of startups or enterprises or entrepreneurs. So we will find one interesting word known as first mover advantage. There are interesting words like angel investors. There are words like venture capitalists. There are words which are related to return on investment. We will understand some of these words in depth. First mover advantage is an advantage that a person will have when he becomes the first person to create that product or service and get into the market. So when you are into the market, when you are first mover into the market, people will remember you. People will remember the first brand. They will not remember the second brand. People will remember the first person. They may not remember the second person. People will remember the first cycle that they used. People will remember the first mobile phone that they used. People will remember the first sanitary napkin that they used. People will remember the first scooter, two-wheeler that they used. It could be any kind of thought processes which is the first one that they have used. So we call it as first mover advantage. When we say first mover advantage, it means that you have a tremendous scope to scale up the business. So therefore, whenever you are starting any kind of new thoughts or ideas which are not existing and you are the first person to start, we call you or define you as the first mover advantage. The second one, what we need to understand is the disruptive technology. So whenever you are coming out with a technology that can disrupt the entire business, then you have a stronger advantage of scaling up the business. For example, cable TV, CCTV, cable TV was one big business initially. Then DTH came into existence, it disrupted the entire business operations. Or it could be ready mix cement industry. The ready mix cement machines have disrupted the entire process of construction technology. So disruptions can happen anywhere. So when a disruption happens, it gives you an opportunity to scale up. Let's also understand what is the meaning of the word venture capitalists. Venture capitalists are people who would like to invest their money into your business. So venture capitalists have a scope to scale up their business with your ideas, and they would be ready to invest in your organization. Most of the venture capitalists will have 51% of stakes, and you may have 49% of stakes, and they will have the rights to hold the organization in the governing methodology, plus they will exit out through an initial public offer. So you will find venture capitalists playing a major role in startups. Similarly, what is meant by angel investors? Angel investors are people who are known to you, who are your friends or relatives who would like to support you and invest in your business. This is a kind of raising capital. So as I told you in my previous video, an entrepreneur should know how to raise capital and manage people. Third most important concept that we understand here is what are the 4 P's of marketing? That is product, price, place, and promotion. So product is the customer need, Price is the cost to customer. Place is the convenience for the customer. Similarly, promotions is the communications to customer. So whatever you are doing, you need to define who is my customer, where is my customer, why he or she is my customer, and how can I touch that customer, or how can I get in contact with the customer. So what is the social media that I can use to get in touch with that particular customer? What is the methodology that I should follow to approach to that customer? So therefore, when I say 4 P's of marketing, it is from the marketing point of view, and when I say 4 C's of marketing, it is from the customer point of view. So therefore, price for you is the cost to customer. So here we are learning different jargons used by entrepreneurs. For example, if I say bootstrapping is saving money for creating enterprise or saving money for running the business organization. When I say top line and bottom line, top line means the turnover of the organization, bottom line means the profitability of the organization. So there are a lot of jargons that you are going to learn in entrepreneurship and new venture creation, like creativity, innovation, ideation, or various models. It could be click and brick model, or it could be B2B, B2G, B2C. There are a lot of words and jargons in the field of entrepreneurship and startups which you are supposed to master. And when you master these words, you find the possibility of coming out with a better solution to people. So I end this video with this thought process that you are supposed to assimilate or write down all those words that are essential for starting up of a business. With that, I would end the video for showing you or deliberating you the words that we take up. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.